Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edward Hill, and I'd like to talk a little bit about my life and how God worked with me in my life and how the changes come about in my life. And I want to talk about some of the people that was in my life I know was sent for a reason. Everything, happened for a reason. I started out wondering, about like Adam, Adam and Eve, just wandering around in the garden, wanting to check things out, young. I didn't know nothing. I made some choices that caused me to get in a little trouble. I made choices that affected other people. I started doing drugs, drinking, young, And with me doing that, that affected other people. And it affected me also. I grew up just staying in and out of trouble, wind up going to jail behind the choices I was making, behind the drinking and drugging. I was 21. I wound up going to prison. I went to prison. When I went in prison, I didn't have nobody with me. I wind up praying, going to church in prison. One night, I wound up getting on my knees praying. I got on my knees praying because I was down at my low. I didn't have nobody with me, nobody to send me money, nobody to buy me nothing. And when I got on my knees and went to praying, and a voice came to me and talked to me, and I knew that was God talking to me. That's what was calling me. Well, I fell away from God after I got out of prison. I got blessed, and I got out of prison. Started doing drugs again, wind back up in prison, jail. I met my wife in jail. She supported me. She did a lot of things for me. She was like an angel sent to me, She helped me out through all my hard times. She taught the positive things, in my life. Everything was positive. I said to myself, how can I not want this woman, if everything I see is positive about her? She helped me out, more than one way, physically, mentally, everything. Everybody need that type of support. I think God sent her to me, and I was at my lowest. I was the lowest you could get, all alone. She was there for me all the way through. We wound up getting married right before I got out of prison. Everything was going good. God was there with me. She was there with me. What more can a man ask for? I got out and got straight into faith work. And when I got into faith work, I met the group. The group supported me. The different ones in the group, they supported me. We shared things. And I think that was another blessing from God. Life was hard. You couldn't hardly find a job. The program helped you go in the directions and stuff. I see all the things, the good things about the program. God blessed us with that program. It was the reason that program was there. We all need somebody in our life to support us. And if you can't find it in man, look up above, and you will find the one that really will be there for you when nobody else will, and that's God. Life is hard. I just want to say that life is hard, but I'm gonna tell you something, you gotta have faith in yourself in order for anything to happen. There ain't nothing gonna happen unless you have faith in yourself. The worst enemy is yourself. The choices you make will affect you. It can either make you happy or sad. Right now, this day, at this point I'm at now, I'm content, I'm happy, I got a job, I worked hard at it, getting this job. And I want the people, before I go, I want the people out there, and the younger guys, the younger ladies, I want them to take your time and make the right choices in life. If you don't know something, talk with somebody, let them comfort you. Everybody needs somebody while you're growing. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Find God, put him in your life, and feed on that. My name is Edward Hill, and that's how faith worked for me.